Hello, hello, and welcome once again. J76NY here, and this is episode number 37 of our Union campaign on Grand Tactician, the Civil War. The new update finally hit, for real, and I do have all the options that I've seen other people have with the new economy. Projects and stuff like that. I'm probably not going to do too much with this in this campaign, just because we are getting... I don't want to say close to the end, but we are definitely in the downslope here. So I'm probably not going to mess around too much with those new options. Next campaign I do, it'll be more of a focus than this one. We do have their morale down to 35%, so my plan is to... cut the Confederacy in the half. It says control Mississippi, which kind of new. So Memphis, Vicksburg, Baton Rouge, New Orleans is what we have to take. We are working on getting all the Confederates out of Tennessee. We've chased them out this way. And we've got this Army of Alabama down here, 31,000 strong. We do have the 4th Corps heading over to Corinth to kind of intercept them there. Once this fort gets done being built in 4 days, I'm going to probably send 1st Corps to take care of these supply depots here. I'm going to leave our corps here in Memphis just to kind of act as a blocking force. We do have some Confederates that are on their way, although they're not really much of a threat right now. So these two armies are going to be heading west. We've got another army that's coming down to join, and these 3 corps, I meant to say corps, are all going to head down to Vicksburg. We're going to work on Vicksburg next. Over in the east, they are still a presence in Virginia, which is why I think, well, they're not much of a presence, but we've got some Confederate forces here in the Virginia area, so we're going to have to deal with them in order to take Virginia. These guys are probably going to go back up into Virginia, which is going to make that a little complicated. Let's see, where is this? Supply alerts, 1st Corps provisions at 5%. I believe this is, oh, maybe not. 1st Corps, there we go. He's at 100%. He's at 0, that's not good. See if we can upgrade. Oh. We can upgrade this, but there's a chance that they will take it, so we're going to hold off on that right now. Oh, 2nd Corps has a perk. Ambulance Corps, flying column. Let's see what we can give them. Give them land torpedoes. Just have to remember that we gave them that perk so we can use our skirmishers in situations like that. I do believe up here in Harrisburg we've got the 5th Corps, which is... their readiness is still fairly low. I'm not sure where all the Confederates disappeared to that were hanging out over here, but... we are now in a position, or will be once these 2 Corps get their readiness up, to move in on Norfolk. So we're going to take that, as well as the Norfolk, the fort there. Fort Norfolk, makes sense. And then we're going to start pushing south over here. We do have the Army of North Carolina, wow, 50,000. And 18,000 in Manning's Corps, so we got some stuff to deal with, but we are going to hit play and see what kind of trouble we can get into in this episode. McCulloch's Corps decided to attack us at Memphis. 27,472 versus 10,000. Shouldn't be too much of a challenge here. I'm assuming we're going to be on the defensive, but I'm not going to play it on the defensive. I'm going to go after them. So 2-to-1 odds. Or more. So they really want us out of Memphis, that's for sure. Alright, so I said I wasn't going to go on the defensive. I kind of changed my mind on that. We've got Confederates coming in from this direction and this direction alone. We do hold one of the two objectives. I put a brigade on this one. I've detached a brigade of cavalry, and I'm going to send them down to cover the crossing down here. So it's on the deployment phase. Have you move up like that. Just going to have him sit there for now. At least until we know where the enemy is going to be coming from. But other than that, we're going to sit tight and wait for them to come to us. I may reposition my artillery a little bit so they have a better line of sight. Yeah, I could pull this division up a little bit. Have them come up like this. I'm assuming they're just going to be coming across this one bridge here. I don't really want to block my artillery over there. That's a decent position for them to be in right there. Except for if they come across here, we're going to have a bit of an issue. See. Yeah, they're alright where they are. Heinzelman has a feud. Yeah, we can bring him up like this. Hopefully that doesn't block the view with the artillery. And we do have our cavalry out here, so we could send them out, with the exception of this one brigade here that we've separated, and they are moving up. Just have them sit tight for now. Alright, so now we just sit back and let them come to us. Sent my cavalry across to do some scouting, and while I was scrolling around looking at other things, they encountered the enemy and shattered the 1st Brigade. So that's what's happening so far. See what happens. I gave them orders to evade too, but they kind of ran right into them, so... they do have Crossland's Brigade with 1,700. You've got 4,000. Well, it's probably more along the lines of... yeah, about 3,000. And now, even less than that. So, let's pull our cav back. give the order to rally here. $1,200. We're going to pull them back. Let them come to us. These guys up on the hill. So their cav got driven off by ours. And we know where they're coming from. So we can definitely start moving our guns and our brigades out. Let's go left or right here. They're kind of moving into position. Long range orders. Maybe able to do this with one division. It's basically all they have. If we get our artillery up on a hill, they do have sight line across the river, so that's a good thing. Let's just move. Let's move this entire division up like this. Well, my guys are still holding the line. Wonder where they're going. See, this is their main force coming down. It's like they may be trying to head south. Oh, here they come. Are they going to stand off and let us come to them? The rest of them disappeared. Interesting. Have you come over here? Does look like they're just going to stand off and let us sit there and watch them. Not sure where the rest of their army went. 1,700 in Wilson's brigade. They could be trying to come over here. Half tempted to start crossing the river. Let's move Kearney up. And Longnecker. We are in 10 times speed, so... Okay, he made it over here. Send him over here to do some adventuring. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They got sneaky with it. Oh, it's cool. I'm okay with that. We'll slow this down a little bit. Have this whole division turn. We're going to have to leave someone in position to block that bridge. These guys are all going to turn around, come over here. Were you right there? Get you positioned right in the town of Danville. Heinzelman. Have you come over on this side of town? Like they are coming up through the woods. The 1,800 men. Our first brigade is 1,900. Let's bring you out, kind of have you hold position, at least until the all our troops get into place. They are firing on them, so here's some 5-gun battalion here. 1,600. All right. And have you come over here. And have your commander come over as well. Okay, dismount. A lot of lag for such a small battle. Oh, where are they going? I think he's already detached, yep. He's coming over here. Oh, where are you going? What about that used roads thing? Let's come over here. Fire on him. Okay, dismount. I don't know why you would go way over there to come up here. Use roads. Do what I tell you. Get some skirmishes out from this brigade. Everyone's moving in all at once here. Wow, he somehow got around us. But he's kind of broken, so I'm going to turn you around to face him. Have our guns open up on him. Have you open up on him. Idle. Move them up a little bit so they can get in range. Alright, this detachment, I'm going to send you over here. Then your brigade. You come up over here as well. Really wish this game wouldn't lag so much. Maybe if we get away from the combat area, it'll settle down a little bit. Might be time to pull our guns back here. Yeah, are they even firing on them? They are. And meanwhile, all our other divisions are kind of just hanging out here, so we can bring them up. Did a good job of getting in position, though. I'll give them that. Anyone else coming across? Oh, we do. We've got another brigade over here. Cavalry, Vance's brigade, 2100. Our cavalry, move them up to hit them. These guys are broken. They're not doing anything at all except what they want. We'll have them come over here to cover that. Everyone's got a feud. Nobody's happy. Nobody is happy here. It's like my skirmishers and 1st Brigade not doing what I want them to. Bring the commander up a little more. All right, what do we have down here? Got our cavalry moving into position. Bring them. Not sure why it's got them going all the way up. Let's turn this off and do what I want, please. And they're still going to do what they want. They're very tired and disrupted. At the enemy commander, Walker, just coming right across behind our lines. Alright, where are they going? They're running away. Alright, just hit them. Okay, they are broken over here. Enemy is retreating. Fantastic. Minor victory, but that's alright. Let's chase him down. I don't think it's going to turn into a major victory. No, not even close. 1,700 to 269. There we go. 1,800 of their force taken out. 269 of mine. So their assault on Memphis fails. We continue to hold the city. It's a huge hit on their national morale for such a small battle. Okay. Oops. There we go. Wonder if we have any, yeah, we do have a supply depot. It's being repaired, 34 days. Might be time to give Charles Sanford some more brigades here. I'm sure we've got... What do we have here? One, two, three divisions. So let's give him another division. See what we can recruit right from Tennessee. Alright, we'll go with a smaller of the infantry divisions, at least from Tennessee. All rifle, wow. 400 yards, nice. Production ceased, obsolete, 700 pieces. This might take a little bit for me to get used to how this all reads, but... Alright, at least they have some nice Enfields to work with. Upgrade not possible. Eh, why not? There they go. Alright. Next, let's see, we got 869. So we could still get, some artillery out of that. Ohio's got a ton. We could make a whole nother army with this. 158,000. See, Arkansas, Connecticut, way too far away. Illinois, 10,000. Indiana, we'll go with Indiana boys. Give them red. Lando Poe. You could have the Enfields too. One more infantry, and then I'm going to give them 2 artillery. Let's do it out of Illinois, why not? Upgrade their weapons. Reborn musket plains rifles. Model 1817s. 400 yards. We got a ton of them. Go. Excuse me. Auto upgrade all weapons. I probably should just do that instead of screwing around. Alrighty. Tennessee, we're going to give you 240. Now let's see what we have for these guys. Not a lot. Alright. So they'll have to work with their 6-pound field guns. It's 10 days, 15 days, 17 days, 14 days. One more. Tennessee once again. There you go. Alright, so we've beefed up General Sanford's force. We'll see how he does with yeah, he'll have 34,000 when the time comes. See, meanwhile, 4th Corps still moving down. This Army of the Alabama is going to cause some problems if we don't get them and get some of these guys into position soon. So we're going to advance time a little bit. Actually, I'm going to save that for the next episode. Taking a look at this, 34%, so 1% loss. I'm hoping once we drive them all out of Tennessee and Virginia, it'll be enough to take a big chunk out of their national morale. But we'll work on that in the upcoming episodes. If you like this one, hit the like button. If you have any thoughts, tips, or advice, particularly on the new economy system, leave those in the comments down below. They would be very appreciated, so when I start my next campaign, I kind of have a clue. If you are not yet subscribed and would like to come along through the rest of the Civil War with the Union, hit the subscribe button. Not sure what kind of campaign I'm going to do after this one, but with the new overview or overhaul of the economics, it's a definite next campaign. So subscribe if you want to come along through this one and that one, plus everything else I do. J76NY saying thank you very much for watching and have yourself a very good day.